What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, and welcome back to another episode of not The Legend of Zelda. Why do I want to call this Legend of Zelda so badly? My gosh, I'm ruining the last episode. We are back with more Pokemon trading card game. This is indeed going to be the finale. We're taking on Ronald for all of the marbles here. If we defeat him, we get the legendary Pokemon cards, which is just amazing. And there's not really anything else that we can do in this game other than use the legendary Pokemon cards. Maybe like search around for Imakuni or something in one of the clubs. But yeah, I think we're gonna stick with this fighting deck. Our Squirtle and Friends fighting deck. And hope that he doesn't have like hardcore fighting resistances just out the wazoo. If he does, we can switch this deck up. Because I did save, thankfully. I don't know why I said it like that. But, alright, we are ready to go. Bring it, Ronald. Okay then, let's begin this ultimate duel. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. I am scared of the ultimate duel. I was here first. The legendary Pokemon cards belong to me. I'll make it all too clear to you, Joe. It's a one-match duel with 6 prizes. Let it begin. Legendary Ronald deck. Oh, he even has like the legendary music. No, come on. Give us the Ronald music. If you're gonna have a theme song, you might as well just have a theme song all the way. Oh my gosh, we have 8 million Doug Trios in our hand. That is not gonna help us. That is not gonna help us, I tell you what. Hopefully we get something good here, like Doug Trio and Diglett. That would be something else. Alright, so I suppose we are gonna stick with Hitmonchan, I suppose, because at least we can do 20 damage on the first turn, and we have a decent amount of HP, and we do have a computer search as well to potentially pull out a Doug Trio, and we got Energy Search, we got Bill, draw a couple more cards for fodder for computer. We got stuff happening, and he only has 1 bench Pokemon. I mean, as do we, but anytime you see less than 2 bench Pokemon, it's kind of good. Kind of good, because you have the potential to like end the game early, especially if you can exploit a weakness or something. And he's got Dratini and Eevee. Okay, so far so good. Unfortunately, Dratini does not have any weaknesses, despite being colorless. Doesn't have that fighting weakness. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and Bill here. I probably should have used Energy Search first. Probably should have done that. Probably should have. Alright, let's pull out a Fighting Energy with our Energy Search here. And it's kind of weird, like in this game I really didn't use crazy strategies or anything. There's a lot of like cheese strategies that you can use. I mean, I kind of sort of did that with the Zapdos and Scyther deck. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much use basic stuff like, oh, I want to use a fire deck, let's use a fire deck. Oh, I want to use a fighting deck, let's just throw random fighting Pokemon in there. So you really don't have to be that good to beat this game. He already has the legendary Pokemon card. What is this? What? I thought we were dueling to see who gets to have the legendary Pokemon cards. Why does he just have Moltres? Does anybody... And he's gonna scoop up. He's gonna scoop up to do it again! Are you kidding me? Yo, that is one broken strategy right there. So now he's got, that's 4. So he got 2 both times. That's bananas. Bananas. We can kill this Dratini, but we're not going to be able to do anything to that Moltres. Yeah, it's got the fighting resistance. I didn't know he was going to have like all the legendary cards. What the heck? What the heck? Our best bet, honestly, might be just Hitmonlee, to be honest. Or, no, probably Doug Trio. Probably Doug Trio. It's just that Doug Trio requires so many energies. Oh, I don't like this. How many energies do you need to retreat? You need 2. And he's got so much HP, it's crazy. Flip a coin if Tails' attack does nothing. So I need to attach at least 1 more energy to Hitmonchan. Unless I'm just gonna sacrifice it. But I want to be able to one-shot Eevee, though. I'm going to attach another energy to Hitmonchan here. We're going to energy search. This is going to be a long game, just because of that Moltres. Just because of that Moltres, it is. Yikes. Big yikes. At least we get to draw a prize here, because we get rid of the Stratini. So I'm assuming he's going to have the legendary Dragonite, and he's going to have the other legendary Pokemon as well. And I also assume that means he doesn't have, like, that many fire energies. He just pulled a bunch of them out of his deck. Oh boy. Okay, he goes directly out into the Moltres. A Gust of Wind would be nice to get rid of that Eevee before it can do anything. I only have 70 HP, right? So he can just kill me in one hit. Maybe... I don't like this. I do not like this. I'm gonna drop another Diglett on the bench. And then we're going to start powering up. Oh, I meant to attach that to Hitmonchan. So I could at least get like 20 damage off on this thing. That's not what I wanted to do. Crap. Can't even attack him because Jab is going to do no damage whatsoever. Going to attach another fire energy to Moltres. And we're going to be dead on the next turn. On the next... Oh, no we're not. No we're not. We're going to energy removal right now. And get rid of one of those. Okay, now I'm going to attach it to Hitmonchan and get 10 damage off. At least that's something. It's not great, but it is something. Kind of feel like that's some wasted investment, though. Even with Dugtrio doing 70, so minus 30, I mean, we could do 40 a pop. So, if we get 20 damage off on this thing, right, we can kill it in 2 shots. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. Maybe it was the smarter play to get off some damage on this thing. Got some more energies. The worst thing would be if he had energy removal. So why am I even talking? Why am I even talking about that? I could computer search for another energy removal, but I kind of need a computer search for the Dugtrio, right? Like, we can wait one more turn, I suppose, to see if I happen to draw either one of those. Because I still have 1 fighting energy. We could hope that he gets Tails, too. Like, I already attached a fighting energy, right? Yeah. Of course. I just had to do that. It would not be an episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game if I did not try to randomly attach energies, like, multiple times in a turn. I suppose we have to drop another Diglett on the bench. We might have to buy a turn and fodder things. So let's special punch here. So now he's within 2 shots of Earthquake. The problem being, we're probably gonna have to have another Moltres. So this is just a legendary Moltres deck. And now he's gonna get more fire energies. So he probably has the legendary Dragonite and the legendary Moltres. I'm guessing that's what this is. Oh my gosh, this is not... How many energies is he pulling from the deck? If we win this... Tell you what, please get Tails. Get Tails! Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point. So it is unsuccessful, but it doesn't really matter because we're only doing 10 damage. So that doesn't really help at all. Alright, we have to computer search. Doesn't matter because I'm going to go for Professor Oak afterwards. We gotta pull out Dugtrio. And we are how much HP do you have? You have 70, so you are perfect to get one-shotted by that attack, of course. Bill, we got another Dugtrio. Energy removal, please. That's not an energy removal. Oh my gosh, I have so many Digletts. So many Digletts. So little time. Stop trying to attach energies. What else does he have going on here? Got Eevee and another Moltres with no energies. This really stinks. This really stinks. I have to go for Special Punch. It's not gonna do that much damage, if anything. It may have even been smarter on my part to switch out into Dugtrio immediately. Because now he has more turns to just attach energies to stuff. And we know he has basically unlimited fire energies. He gets another Tails. We're gonna need him to get several more, to be honest. Alright. So now Dugtrio is ready to use Earthquake. We need 4 more turns to power up a second Dugtrio. Oh my gosh. If he gets 2 more Tails in a row, we can one-shot with Dugtrio. But he still has another Moltres that we have to worry about. He's going to draw 2 more cards. And even at this point, energy removals don't even do us that much good because he has so many fire energies at this point from just the Fire Giver ability. He's actually going to get the heads here. That animation is bananas. Okay, let's go ahead into Dugtrio. I really don't think we're going to win this. Really don't think we're going to win this. Yeah, alright, let's go ahead and attach an energy to Diglett. Why do I have all 4 of my Diglets? That's just crazy talk. I'm going to computer search. We're going to get rid of Rhydon. And do I get rid of the Professor Oak? Probably not. Probably not what you want to do. So I'll get rid of one of these fighting energies. We're going to pull out an energy removal. And what I want to do is I want to see if he will not attach another energy to this thing. So we don't have to worry about getting Tails. Like, we don't have to worry about the coin flip, basically. Why did I hit B? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Alright. Earthquake it is. 40 damage. Yeah, it's still something, and now everything takes 10 damage. And yeah, he's not even going to bother attaching energies to this thing now. He's just going to let me kill it. That's fine. That is fine. Where are all of our Gust of Winds? There's one. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so we could potentially kill off the Eevee. Wait, they both have 2 energies? Oh, so he's just gonna come in and kill me. Great. Great. I think I want to buy a turn here by going for Slash, which is only gonna do 10 damage. Keep this Moltres out. That's what we're gonna do, because we want to have a second Dugtrio ready to go. There's the Dratini. And he's going to attach a double colorless to the Dratini, actually. That is something else. That is something else. Alright, attach a 3rd energy to Diglett. And this is also going to keep Dugtrio a little bit more healthy, which I really don't know how useful that's going to be. Since Earthquake does 10 damage to everybody on the bench. So we actually somehow defeated one of these Moltres. Somehow. But he's just going to go out into the next one. And he's going to most likely kill... And there's a Dragonair as well. And he has the energy removal. He's going to use it on Dugtrio. I don't know why. Oh, he's not even going to bother attacking with Moltres. Okay. I'm actually fine with that. I'm actually fine with that. Trying to see how much HP that is. That's like 80, I think. Why did he do that? He wants to power up Dragonair? Well, we don't want him getting Dragonite. So I'm actually tempted to Gust of Wind out the Dragonair, get 40 damage off on it, and then 40 again the following turn. I am tempted to do that. He could potentially kill us in one shot, right? With Slam? No, it only does 60. It only does 60. Trying to think what is the best course of action here. It might be to get rid of this Moltres. Like, I feel like this is a really golden opportunity to get rid of this thing. But if he happens to have Dragonite, I don't know what we're gonna do. And I can at least take out the Dragonair in 2 hits. That has potential. It has potential. Let's bring out the Dragonair. I kind of feel like this is a mistake, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Hit him with the Slash. And hopefully he doesn't attach another energy and go for Hyper Beam. Energy removal. Why do you have so many energy removals? And now Moltres is ready to attack. Please get 2 tails. Actually, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter because Moltres can one-shot us. So he's gonna get the double tails here, which is a bit unfortunate because this thing's gonna die. He's gonna get no damage, but he can just come in and kill us in one shot. So it really does not matter. We're going through energies like crazy because of these stupid energy removals. We're gonna go for a Slash here. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Earthquake with all those Digletts on the bench means he's just gonna draw prizes. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. He's gonna get like 3 prizes. That's actually really bad. That is really bad. Please get tails. We need him to get multiple tails if we're gonna win. And that is not good. Yeah, we pretty much just lost at this point. Pretty much just lost. I can evolve this, so at least we have that going for us. I still have to attach another energy to this Dugtrio. We need him to get a Tails this turn and the following turn. If he happens to get 2 Tails in a row, we'll be okay. Otherwise, we lose. And there's the Flareon, so now we can't take that out in one shot with a Slash. We're gonna have to Earthquake that as well. Heads here pretty much wins him the game. There it is! Okay, so now I just speed up because we lost. Actually, no, now we just reset because I think we'd have to start all over again. So let me do that real quick. How do I just reset that? There we go. Cool. Cool beans. Continue from diary. If you continue now, the heading, continue duel will be deleted. Yes, we don't want to continue that duel where we just got destroyed. Alright, so at least now we know what deck he's running and that our fighting deck is like the worst possible thing. We need to prepare. Alright. So, I wasted 18 minutes into this video. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I was really hoping we were going to get the clean sweep. But we did get the clean sweep on the Grandmaster, it's just not Ronald. Stupid Ronald. Ruining our day. So I'm going to go with the water deck. We're going to make this a full circle thing. And we're going to start this series with a Squirtle and Friends deck. And we are going to end with a Squirtle and Friends deck. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I suppose. Do we really need that many Squirtles and War Turtles? Sure. Sure we do. Okay. We want Seals and Dugongs because Dugong is amazing. Amazing. We want Lapras in there. We got our 2 Lapras. We'll take Articuno. I wish I had more of those, to be honest. And probably need some more basic Pokemon. Probably, because we got 4 Squirtle, we got the 1 Articuno, that's 5, that's 9. And then, is that literally all I have? Oh, I got the 2 Lapras as well, so that's 11. It's really not that much. Really not that much. We probably want to add at least 3 more. Or at least 2 more. 2 more would be 13. I'm kind of tempted to just throw in some Kangaskhans, to be honest. Kind of tempted to just throw in some Kangaskhans for draw power. Let's do that, and then we can throw in a couple of double colorless energies as well for Kangaskhan to potentially attack with it. Maybe. Maybe. Do I need any of these other cards? Not really. Not really. If anything, I would add in more Gust of Winds. So the goal basically is going to be to get Dugong or Blastoise out, or both. And potentially, let's save. Keep a diary, yes. So I don't have to do that again if we have to reset from losing again. No, I don't want to prepare for the duel. The question should be, are you ready? Because I want to click yes. And that would just take me back to the prepare screen. Alright, Legendary Ronald, take 2. Oh, I'm not happy about that loss. I know we're at a big disadvantage because of typing, but still. I'm not happy about it. Alright, so we got Kangaskhan to lead off with here, and we're just going to get as much card advantage as possible. And we do have energy removal as well, but we know that Ronald also has at least 2 in his deck. And we get heads to go first, so we get the first draw here, which is lovely. Dratini. So we're going to draw 3 cards thanks to our Bill. And, oh, another Kangaskhan. And Squirtle. Okay, so I can drop both of them down on the bench. If we get a computer search now, we can be in business. Although I don't really have anything to discard. But we're going to get some card advantage thanks to Kangaskhan fetching for us. Because, oh, we got another energy removal. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Double colorless to Dratini. I'm going to remove that immediately. That is definitely something you want to use energy removal on because, you know, you're removing 2 energies for the price of 1, essentially. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. All he has on the bench is Eevee. That's interesting. That is interesting. Let's attach an energy to Squirtle. We want to make sure to not use all of our energies because of the fact that he does have energy removals, and we might have to reattach to Kangaskhan. So we'll have to see what happens. Oh, an energy search. Lovely. Lovely. Here comes a fire energy attached to Dratini, so he's going to get another 10 damage off. It's going to take him forever to take us out, but we're drawing at least 2 cards per turn. Oh, we got Dugong too. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. We can energy search, pull out one of those, and I'll attach the seal. So how many do we have? We still have 2 left. Alright, let's fetch another card. Hopefully we can pick up more energies at this point. Bill, that's essentially as good as an energy because they're going to get to draw 2 more cards from our deck. Chances are at least one of them is going to be an energy. He's going to start powering up the Eevee. Go for another pound. So it's going to take him 6 more turns to take us out unless he evolves. Lapras. Alright, I can probably drop that down on the bench. Computer search. Might actually want to use Lapras as fodder. Let's evolve Squirtle immediately so that next turn, most likely whatever I draw, I'm going to use as fodder. And then we can attach as many energies as we want. The only downside here is going to be if we get unlucky and Blastoise's one of our 6 prizes. Then we need to rethink our strategy a little bit. Well, I mean, not so much, but it's just going to take us longer to attach energies to stuff. Here comes this stupid I literally hate this Moltres. He just gets to pick out as many energies from his deck as the game allows him to, and that's 3. So he just gets 3 cards for free. And then he's going to scoop up. Gosh darn it, I hate this combo. Oh my... Oh. This is brutal. Brutal. You only got 1 that time, so you got 4 between the 2. It's crazy. That is craziness. We're gonna take another 10 damage there. And we just top deck Blastoise? What the heck is going on? Okay. Like, I guess that's fine. I guess you can do that. Now we just attach as many energies as possible, basically. And things are good. Things are good. Now we computer search for a Professor Oak. I think that's what we want to do. And what do I use that energy removal on? Does it even matter? Does it even matter at this point? I don't know that it does. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna go for fetch. Gonna go for fetch. We need more energies to be able to retreat with Kangaskhan, unfortunately. And... oh, maybe not. Maybe we're gonna get KO'd here, which would be actually the best possible thing that could happen. That is fine by me. Or he's gonna get the double tails. No, he's gonna get the one heads. So that's gonna speed things up a bit, which is honestly what we wanted to happen. I'm okay with handing him that prize. I'm more than okay with that. Okay, so... actually... we can energy removal something, right? Right? Let's energy removal... the Dragonair. Make him attach another fire energy to it. Keep him from attaching energies to Moltres, which is the best possible thing. Okay, now we will computer search. I'm actually going to get rid of this computer search and this Squirtle. We can drop Lapras on the bench. And then we can pull out Professor Oak, wherever it is. There we go. Okay, so drop Lapras on the bench, Professor Oak, draw our 7 cards, and now we can energy search. This deck has so much deck thinning, it's just craziness. And we have another Professor Oak, too! Bananas. Bananas. Okay, and now we can power up Lapras. So Lapras is ready to go. This is just so broken. Double colorless on Kangaskhan. Now we Professor Oak again. And we're down to, how much was that? 15 cards in our deck. That's just craziness. Okay, we'll attach another water energy to Dugong. We'll attach another water energy to Lapras, so that's completely powered up. And then we're going to fetch and draw another card, and hopefully he takes us out this turn. I love this deck. This is why having more Blastoise would just be amazing. Oh my gosh, we're down to 14 cards. That's just... that is so broken, it's not even funny. Alright, get 1 heads, please. Yes, okay. Now we need to hope. We need to hope that... well, no we don't. We don't need to hope anything. We're actually going to... I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. Instead of going into Blastoise and firing off 60 damage attacks, we're going to go out into Dugong. Dugong is still capable of taking out the Moltres in 2 shots. But what we can do here is we can actually go for his second attack. And... what am I doing? Does anybody know what I'm doing? I don't even need to attach more energies. I can save these in case he has energy removals. That is basically it here. But we can go for Ice Beam. Oh no, it does... I thought it did 40. Well, that's... well, 30 plus 50 is still 80. Alright, fine. Fine, I forgive you. I forgive myself. And we get Tails, so it doesn't matter. Well, you know what? It worked out in my head. It sounded great that we could paralyze him and not have to take an attack. But we're not going to get that lucky. So he's going to drop Dratini down on the bench. That's fine. Scoop up. Oh my gosh. With the scoop up on these Moltres. Yo. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of you pulling out freaking every fire energy in your deck. Let's see how many he gets. 2. 3. He got 4. So he's done this 3 times now. He has 8 energies that he's pulled from his deck. Card is so broken. Almost as broken as Blastoise. You just have to be... oh, he gets double tails! Yo! That is something else. Anyway, like I was saying, Blastoise is kind of broken too with his ability, but... you still have to find a way to draw the water energies. So, that is something else. Do I want to get rid of that energy on Eevee? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's go for Aurora Beam with this awesome animation. And get rid of Dragonair. This is an intense battle. intense. I feel like we have the advantage though. He's gonna go out into Moltres. And we can two-shot this. Another Dragonair. How does he have two Dragonairs? He's not even half through his deck. Yes, he is. He's barely halfway through his deck. Okay, I've got 3 water energies here to sit on. Now we Aurora Beam. If we can get a heads on an Ice Beam on the Dragonair, that's going to help a lot. Okay, so I think Dragonair is fully powered up now. He had at least a double colorless and 1 or 2 other fire energies attached to it. So now Kangaskhan can attack fully. I'm sure he will use energy removal on that, which I'm actually fine with. I'd rather him energy removal on Kangaskhan as opposed to my other Pokemon at this point. Now we go for Aurora Beam, and we're going to get another prize, get this Moltres out of the way so we can stop using freaking Scoop Up on it and getting unlimited fire energies, because I'm sick of that. I'm sick of it. Okay, so another Eevee on the bench. Fire energy to Dragonair. Are we going to see Hyper Beam? Yes, we are. So he's going to make me discard an energy. It only does 20 damage, but it's going to cost me an energy. So that part kind of stinks. But we're going to reattach, and if we get heads, we won't have to discard another energy. Come on. Yes! We get the heads this time. Alright, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure he's used all of his scoop ups that he had on Moltres, so he's not going to be able to scoop up this Dragonair. He's just going to attach another fire energy to Eevee, so he can spam Tail Wag. This is where having Gust of Wind is going to be useful, which I don't know, do I even have Gust of Wind? I don't even have it. Did I use it already? Thought I did. Maybe that was a different game. No, I haven't. So where are they? I only have 9 cards left in my deck. 8 cards left in my deck. Could be one of those 4 prizes. If both of them are in those 4 cards of prizes, I will be a sad panda. Let's go for Aurora Beam here and take out this Dragonair. You gone. There's one of the Gust of Winds. Okay. So if he gets heads on the Tail Wag, we Gust of Wind out something else. I don't know what else he has on his bench, to be honest, but he might actually just attack, which he does. I'm fine with that because we can one-shot this thing. He gets the tail, so only gets the 10 damage. Things are starting to go our way now. Things are turning around. They're turning around indeed. Another Lapras. All these cards do nothing for us at this point. Alright, so we get rid of this Eevee with 2 energies attached, which is great. Anytime you're getting rid of something that has more than 1 energy attached to it, it's a lot of investment. Another Eevee. This is pretty much just a Dratini, Eevee, and Moltres deck. That's like literally all there is to it. Now he goes for Tail Wag. Does he have anything left on his bench? It's not going to matter because he gets Tails. He gets Tails. We're down to 6 cards left in our deck. Let me just check what he has. He's got another Eevee. That could actually be bad. Unless he puts something else down on his bench. Actually, no, it's not, because I'm just going to retreat. If he gets heads, I'm going to retreat into Blastoise and one-shot him anyway. So this game is over unless he pulls something out of his rear end, like right now. This Squirtle and Friends deck is broken even with 1 Blastoise. Although, I will say we did get lucky top decking it, but I was still going to computer search for it, so... Yep, he gets Tails. Oh, he went for Quick Attack. He didn't even go for Tail Wag. I thought he was going to try to stall because... I mean, even if he got heads there, the game is over. I guess he just gave up. He did not care. Not cool that he got to use the legendary cards. I mean, I know he beat all 4 Grandmasters, but so did we, and we didn't get to the legendary cards yet, so what the heck, game? What the heck? Ronald can suck it. We are done with you, Ronald. No! How? How could I lose? I'm sorry, but the legendary Pokemon cards have chosen Joe. You're darn right they have chosen Joe. We have been chosen. Legendary Pokemon cards vanished from Ronald's deck. What? They just vanish? No, my legendary Pokemon cards. No. See you later. Bye-bye. Congratulations, you are a card master worthy of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards. Legendary Pokemon cards recognize you as a true master. Now go through the Hall of Honor to... Wait, I have to go through the Hall of Honor. What is this about? Is this like the Hall of Fame? Whoa, they are stored in a giant electricity contraption thingamajiggy. What is this? Okay, we should probably, before we do that, check this out. The 4 legendary Pokemon cards float glowing in the air. Yes, we get the broken Moltres. What I want to know is, how do you get like 4 in your deck like these Grandmasters? Do we get 4? Or we just get the 1? I already know what this does. There's the Articuno that we did not get a chance to see. So let's check this out. 100 HP! That's crazy. Quick freeze. Alright, let's see. When you put Articuno into play during your turn, not during setup, flip a coin if heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's pretty cool, but I would get tails every single time. Moltres, you don't have to flip a coin, you just get fire energies. Let's see what Ice Breath does. For 3 water energies, does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon chosen at random. I don't like that so much. I don't like the random. But at least it doesn't apply resistance. I mean, what resists water though? I don't really think that's that great. So we also have Zapdos here. We didn't see that either. 100 HP. So they all have 100 HP, a Pokemon power, and then 1 attack that requires 3 energies of their type. I see the pattern here. When you put Zapdos into play during your turn, do 30 damage to a Pokemon other than Zapdos chosen at random. Oh, you could easily cheese. You could cheese with this by just having it be the only basic Pokemon in your deck. Well, no, you can't because it's not during setup. Never mind. Never mind, you're not cheesing. Less cheese is happening. Big Thunder. Choose a Pokemon other than Zapdos at random. This attack does 70 damage to that Pokemon. Okay, so you still could cheese. You just have to ignore that ability, and if you get 3 energies on it, you're just doing 70 damage to just random stuff. You put nothing on your bench. Just fill your deck with like potions and stuff to keep healing Zapdos. And that is outrageous. Any other effects that would happen after applying weakness and resistance still happen, but you don't apply weakness and resistance for this attack. So you can just take out the Trios and Onix and Geodudes. I mean, Geodude gets one-shot by that. That's craziness. That might be my favorite out of all of the cards. Not as broken as the Moltres ability. Alright, I forgot. We get one more. We got the Dragonite, level 41. This is pretty cool. Healing Wind. I already don't like it because I know what Slam is going to be. It's going to be like flip 2 or 3 coins, get 30 damage times the number of heads. I hate those types of attacks because I always get multiple tails and end up with no damage. Healing Wind. When you put Dragonite into play, remove 2 damage counters from each of your Pokemon. If your Pokemon has fewer damage counters than that, remove all of them. That's really not that great. I mean, it's basically just using a potion on all of your Pokemon, but there's no guarantee that they all have damage anyway. Flip 2 coins, attack does 30 damage times the head? Nah, no. And it's not that great. So basically you got Zapdos and you got Moltres that are good. Articuno and Dragonite, not so much. They speak to me? Trading cards are speaking to me. What is this? This is literally just turned into Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. You who have inherited us, great card master. Our master must not forget, inheriting us does not make you a Pokemon card master. A true Pokemon card master is one who has the skill to use the abilities of the different cards and the courage to duel powerful opponents. And most of all, the ability to love the Pokemon trading card game no matter what, win or lose. A new journey has just begun. Okay, well that is bringing us to the credits here. So that is going to be it for this game. Why is it shaking? I don't understand why it's shaking. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. It was real short. I mean, what are we on? Episode 13, 14? It's less than 15 episodes for the whole game. That's crazy. Now, there is a sequel to this game. It was released in Japan only, but there are some English translations out there, and I actually have one of them. But I'm not going to be doing it on the channel right away. That is something that I'm going to be putting on the list to do down the road a bit. So if you like this series, you can look forward to the sequel, which is a much better game, honestly. It has like double the cards. You think you can get double the medals as well. So it's pretty fun. It includes the rocket set and a bunch of other stuff. and the vending set, I think, as well. So a lot of different versions of similar Pokemon. But that's going to be something that I want to do later on, like pretty much after the initial wave of like Sword and Shield, because things are going to slow down eventually with all the 8th gen stuff, and I'll need content to put up. So I feel like that is something that could be a nice change of pace down the road, because eventually, you know, we're all hyped up now about Sword and Shield, but eventually we're going to get kind of sick of it, because it's going to be like all the time and in your face, and YouTube's going to be full of it. So anyway, that's something we can do down the road. That is going to be it for this series. What is coming up next? Probably it's going to be a Pokemon Ultra Moon playthrough, because I got to play through these 7th gen games. I have to play through Let's Go as well. As much as I'm kind of dreading it, I gotta do it. Gotta do it just to say that I gave it a shot. But Ultra Moon should be coming up. I still have to fiddle with my capture card a little bit to get it to work. But that is the plan. So thank you all for watching. And after these credits are over, we're gonna call it quits. So I will see you all in the next series. Game on.